Do we have sound now? Yes. Okay. Thank you, Orc. Hello, Pinky. We have sound. Yay. Woo. How are you guys doing? Um, yeah, so testing chamber. I don't know if that's the one we needed the words for, but I guess we're gonna find out. Doing not too bad. Not too bad is not too bad. Just sitting down for a moment as I'm out in the garden. Okay, working, spending time to remove leaves. Okay. Oh, leaves need to be cleaned too, right? And thoughts need to be thought. Or not. Okay, let's start a new journey. Are you ready? Pre-game disclaimer. This experience is all about exploration and self-discovery. The testing chamber has many hidden mysteries to uncover if you so choose to take advantage of all it has to offer. Is this a part of the others you've done? Yeah. This one was the one I didn't have, so I bought it, and then now I'm playing it. Each time you enter a new chamber, your progress will be saved and you will be unable to return from hence you came. Resting at the moment, it's hard to have rhythm stay. Yeah. Yeah, I thought you said something, but I forgot the name. Well, the test, and this is the testing chamber. It's important to explore each area as much as you can while you can in order to get the most out of your experience. Some events throughout this experience can only be unlocked through exploration and finding hidden pieces of two puzzles. If you move on from an area too quickly before finding these pieces, you may miss out on future opportunities to unlock secrets you come across later. We urge you to choose your actions wisely. It is recommended that you play this game in the dark while wearing headphones. Well, it's light outside, but fuck that. For a full atmospheric effect and ambience. You may play using a controller, is that true? Keyboard or mouse, and you may adjust your key bindings as you see fit in the options menu. We hope you enjoy your journey as it unfolds, and we wish you safe travels through the testing chamber. Memorial of the Fallen. The cold wind blows, making the pouring rain that much colder. The constant sting of the heavy downpour is almost unbearable on your bones, as your tethered attire offers you little protection from the harsh elements. Firelight flickers wildly in the distance, beckoning you onward. Oh, look, this is me, I guess. Eastern Path, the Lady of the Scales. Western Path, the Testing Chamber. Question mark. Bulletin board. Wanted poster. Butterflies wings wanted. Butterfly wings wanted. These winged beasts are an unwelcome plague in these lands. All butterflies are to be captured and plucked apart on sight. That's rude. Okay, do we check this out? A large stone mausoleum stands before you. A cold stone door guards the entrance. You get the sense that if you decide to venture forward, there might be no coming back. What would you like to do? Walk away. It was Lady of Skills and the other one was the testing chamber. So do we go to the testing chamber or do we go to the Lady of Skills? Hey down. How are you doing? Oh, we can walk back here. What's this? A twinkling light radiates from a crystallized object nestled amongst the flowers. What would you like to do? Take the object. You reach out and grab the twinkling object. It appears to be an encrusted flower petal, crystallized and preserved over time. You have acquired crystalline petal. Oops. You see a shadowy visage of royalty appear briefly out of the corner of your eye. You hear a faint whisper in the wind. She loves me. Oh, she loves me not. It disappeared as quickly as it came. We remember that, right? See a butterfly and catch butterfly. I'm good. How are you doing? I'm okay. Okay. Are we going to pluck the wings from butterflies? Oh, this is the ladies of skills. Oh, kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. You notice a small cat-like creature wandering about aimlessly. What would you like to do? Pet the kitty. Can we eat them also? I don't know. Oh, the wings, the butterfly wings. I don't know. You reach down to inspect the tags that are securely fastened to the color of the animal. It reads the name Lily Liz. Lils. You give Lily Lils a gentle pat on the head. Meow. We now are cat friends. A sculptured woman holding a set of golden scales stands before you. As you gaze upon its architecture, you begin to get the sense that the lack of balance between the scales represents something within yourself. Oh, the butterfly, it came after me? You have acquired butterfly wings. Nice. Faint whisper. Learn to let go of things no longer serve you positive purpose, or it becomes a burden of dead weight that you shall carry with you from one problem to the next. A thumping noise can be heard coming from the wooden lockbox, as if something is trying to escape within. From within? Probably. Where's the wooden lockbox? Do we have a lockbox? Is there a lockbox? What lockbox? Do we have an inventory? Oh, this is me. That's nice. Page up, page down. Okay, okay. I don't know what to think of it. But I don't get to that screen with my controller, so that's... Okay. But something about a lockbox, and I don't have a lockbox. This is the same. So I guess we are going to the testing chamber now. So we go into the mausoleum. Hello, kitty. We are going to pet the kitty again. It's still little littles. Get out of my way, kitty cat. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, okay, so we have one pair of butterfly wings. Let's go in. We read this already, so I'm not going to do that again. What would you like to do? Open the door. You give the heavy stone door a solid push as it begins to open. The darkness emanating from the mausoleum is impenetrable. Something beckons you from within. Oh. Anyway, smell of dirt and trapped rainwater floods the cavern air. You descend a rope into the unknown. Oh, we're on that side. Your game has been successfully saved. Well, that's nice. Oh, butterfly. Hello, butterfly. It appears to have a broken wing. Okay, but we were taking the wings. Others won't remember the most beautiful face nor the most beautiful body. At the end of the day, they will remember the most beautiful heart and soul. Hmm. Maybe we shouldn't take the wings. Can we restart and then not take the butterfly wings? That rusted mining pick leans gently against the cavern wall. The handle is splintered and weak. This tool has surely seen better days, but its purpose has been served well. If bad things happen because of the butterfly picking, I'm going to blame down. Okay? Hashtag blame down. There's nothing here. Nothing is left here but a pile of processed stone and dirt. This vein has been stripped of all potential value. Something. Twinkling light radiates from a crystallized object partially buried in the dirt. What would you like to do? We take it, and it's probably another petal. Yes, she loves me not. Ah, she loves me not, but that's a different. Yeah. Okay, so it appeared and it disappeared. Old books line the dusty shelves. Most of the pages are disconnected from the spines, and the ink of the parchment has become illegible and lost of time. A wide array of potions and elixirs fill the shelves, though they appear to be far past their expiration date. You have come a long way to find this place, Wanderer. Let's hope your search is not in vain. Behind me lies the testing chamber. If you wish to enter, I must warn you first. Upon entry, you will not be able to return. You will go deeper and deeper and deeper into the chamber. You will wander, you will search, you will be watched, and you will be judged. Okay, here we are, fucked because we plucked the wings. And as you delve deeper, you will be unable to return from whence you came. But most importantly, you will have the opportunity to find the answers you seek. However, all knowledge comes with a price, and you must reveal the darkest secrets you hold dear to an unseen force in which you know nothing about. Only then will you gaze upon the very reflection of your soul. Remember to take your time and explore every inch, every corner, every dark crevice that exists within. Whatever you decide to put into the testing chamber will be exactly what you get out. Now go, Wanderer. Enter the testing chamber and claim what belongs to you. Let's go. You are about to enter the testing chamber. You will be asked to make decisions and choices that cannot be undone, and in time, you will be asked a series of questions in which you must provide your darkest truths. Your honesty is of grave importance, for if you try to cheat your way through the testing chamber, the only cheating person you will be cheating is yourself. You will be asked to carry out a series of tasks, and some tasks will be rather simple. Some of these tasks will have you questioning yourself, questioning your morals, and above else, questioning your resolve. The most important thing to remember is to take your time. Do not rush. Keep your eyes peeled and senses alert for secrets hiding in plain sight. The testing chamber is home to many hidden events, unique experiences, and unknown entities. And before I let you go, just know this. Every move you make, every breath you take, I'll be watching you, Wanderer. May your journey be filled with answers you seek. Firelights flicker in the distance. You're unsure of where you are, but you get the sense that perhaps you shouldn't be here. Okay, I want to know, do we stick with plucking butterfly wings? I don't feel like doing it anymore. But they said in the beginning we should, but guys, nah, I'm not going to keep on doing this. An old journal made from thick animal skin parchment sits atop wooden. Can I just I'm going to restart and just go in directly, but um I'll go in and get the pedal, and but I won't pluck the butterfly wings because that's not nice to do. I don't know if we will get, you know, but it's still a choice you get to make. So we take this one. Then we pet the cat and we go in, and then we go through the door, and then we'll continue our journey. But I'm not going. I'm not going to rip the things off butterflies because. Well, let's read the sign again. Yeah, I don't think I will listen to that. So no butterfly picking, okay? Just for my peace of mind. You're safe, little butterfly. Blah 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 blah. Deeper and deeper and deeper. Mm. Okay. We're about to blah blah blah. Yes, we know. I already read this, so go. Go 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 go. Because in real life I wouldn't pick the so I shouldn't in this game because we're being honest here, right? Journal. mm, Made from thick animal skin parchment sits atop a wooden table. It has a list of questions with blank spaces for answers to be written. What would you like to do? Let's first look around. What's this? Rotten carcass of a swine atop the table. Appears only to be half cooked and as baked meat mixes with rotten decayed flesh. Hmm. Dusty old clock sits on the wall. The hands of the clock have stopped frozen at 1:11. Dusty leather pouch resides here. What would you like to do? Reach into the bag. Inside the bag rests a wisdom token. It floats into your pocket as if it belongs to you. Statue of a veiled woman stands tall before you. Her expression is cold and stoic. What would you like to do? Walk away. Is it another petal? Oh, it's another flower petal. Are we going to get She Loves Me again? Yeah. Okay. You gaze deeply into the mirror. You see no reflection. Okay, let's answer the questions. You begin to read the questions in the journal. You ink your answers upon the pages using a vial of a crimson liquid that sits next to the book. Have you enter have you any obsessions that you would consider unhealthy? Obsessions? No. If you were on a jury, would you be willing to convict someone of a crime that you feel shouldn't even be illegal? But a crime. Uh, or is it like, well, buying or eating bread is illegal, so it depends. It depends. Um, would you be willing to convict someone of a crime? No. If one of your vital organs was damaged beyond repair and one of your closest family members offered to give you a transplant, however, it would recommend sacrificing their life in the process to do so. Would you accept their offer? No. If you offered one item of your choosing, whatever you wish to it to be, but in order to obtain it, you had to put on an extra 100 pounds of body weight and then lose all 100 pounds within the next year. Would you do it? No. I have I have trouble losing the extra I have already, so if you knew that the love of your life would get dementia and lose all memory of you, of who you were in 5 years from now, would you continue to pursue a relationship with them at least up until they've forgotten who you were? Yes. Would you trade everything you have in life as it currently stands for a brand new life of your choosing? No. Would you consider yourself to be warm-hearted? Yes. Do you believe you have a dark mind? Yes. Would you say you have a dark sense of humor? Yeah. If an alien race took over planet Earth, would you join them and betray the human race if it meant your survival? Depends. But not just for my survival. I would want to go with them, but not so. Would you consider yourself to be a loyal person? Yes. Do you believe that freedom is the most important aspect of life? Hmm. No. If you knew that a meteor was headed for Earth and it would mean the extinction of the human race, would you board a space shuttle and head to a colony on Mars? Depends if my animals will stay here, then no. I wouldn't go alone because what's, so I guess no. Do you ever wonder if there's someone out there who's almost exactly like you in nearly every conceivable way? No. Do you ever get the sense that you're being watched even when you're certain that you're alone? No. You finished inking your final answer into the journal. The crimson ink began to swirl into a form symbol and form symbols on the page where you've provided your answers. The final page of the journal appears to be considerably torn. It also seems to be made of a different parchment material than the rest of the journal. Perhaps it will be of use. You have acquired the torn journal page. Your decisions have been noted. Your mark has been left. How do you feel, Wanderer? What is it like to traverse these halls? Perhaps I should ask you that question again once you see what's in store for you. I guess we need to leave the pedal near the statue because otherwise we don't have anywhere to go. So 111, let's remember the 111. The token. You hear a voice echo in your mind. Attraction plants the seed, reflection grows our desire. Mirror the things we need, flourish into what we admire. You've paid tribute and received a blessing of wisdom. Your decision has been noted, your mark has been left. You hear glass scatter in the distance. It's here. You gaze deeply into the mirror. Something begins to pull you in. You have somehow managed to find your way behind the mirror. How you got here is beyond your understanding, but the more important question you must ask yourself is just how are you going to find your way out? Game has been saved. Odd as it may seem, the welcome sight of the blood-soaked bed that rests on the dirty floor in the corner is almost comforting. Though it's probably best not to rest in a place like this. There's a nice bloody trail here. Oh, this is quite a big room hall thing. It looks as if it has been dragged, right? It's quite big. The stillness, the silence, the abyssal darkness of the depths below. You wonder how deep it goes. You hear what sounds like breathing below, as if there's something lurking in the darkness. You can't help but wonder just what might gaze back from you below. At you from below. What would you like to do? Walk away. Because we want to explore the rest of the room first. Ah, and then it said feed them all, but we have nothing to feed. It's another petal. She loves me not. Hello, kitty. Kitty? Kitty. Small cat-like creature is wandering about aimlessly. What would you like to do? Pet the kitty. Oh, it's Libby Lip. Oh, Libby Lip is friendly too. What is this? A bloodstained altar stands before you. Upon the altar rests a tethered diary. What would you like to do? Read from the diary. Your decision has been noted. Your mark has been left. First entry. We will all go frantic. We begin to panic. Impending doom looming over us now. Antagonistic antics. We grow manic. We spiral as we plummet towards the ground. We pray for the winged ones to come and save us from our fall. We pray for the watchful ones to guide us before we lose it all. We pray for sickness, health, greed, and wealth, mercy to perceive. Or, I don't know. Our prayers we shout in vain to a God who we don't believe. But we must ask this of you before you decide to go, wondering, wishing to know what to do if the God you don't believe in doesn't believe in you. I don't know. It went too fast. I need a slow mode for this. A small rusty key rests on the page of the diary. You have obtained a key. Can I look at the butterfly here? Is it broken like the others? A mysterious glow. Hello, chest. Before you sits an old, rotted wood. So, it appears to be locked tight. What would you like to do? Open the chest. You use a key to open the chest. The lock clicks open with a single turn of, and the key turns to dust in your hands. Inside the chest rests a darkened vial of bubbling black liquid. It appears from the chest within the blink of an eye and somehow manages to find itself securely in the palm of your hand. We have acquired corrosive. Before you stands an iron gate. You try to open it, but the gate won't budge. You throw the bottle of corrosive at the iron gate. It disintegrates before your eyes. Your decision has been noted. Your mark has been left. A blood-soaked doll sits in the darkened corner of the room. Her eyes are fixated on you and seem to follow you wherever you move. It almost looks as though its head moves slyly, but it could be just your mind playing tricks on you. Upon closer inspection, you notice that the doll is wearing a ring around one of her bloody fingers. What would you like to do? Walk away. Do you think we need the ring? Dusty old clock sits on the wall. Dried blood seemed to have found a home upon its case. 2222. An old noose sits on the table. Thick layers of dried blood coat the old dusty robe. Flakes of crimson begin to crumble off the noose, and onto your hands, absorbing sweat and meddling to your fingers like thick, sticky paint. What would you like to do? I'll take the news with me. You never know when you might need some rope, right? Okay, you fill in the blank answers. Do you have a favorite number? No. Do you have a favorite color? 1? No. Do you have any superstitions you genuinely believe? Yeah, no, not that I believe them, but um, um, I don't know. You don't have to believe them. Just if and you can still act in a way that things won't happen if they were true, right? It's more like um a sort of what's it called? I don't know. Let's just say no. Life is short. Do you agree with this statement? No. Have you ever cut anyone out of your life completely? No. Have you ever felt like you've deserved a second chance? Yeah. Do you believe that you accomplish anything you can put your mind to? No. Would you say that you put high personal value on family? I don't know. No. Have you ever felt unloved? Yes. Have you ever felt unwanted? Yes. Do you ever wonder if anyone is thinking about you? Do you think about others often? Yes. Would you say that you're a considerate person? Yes. Do you ever feel like others don't always consider your feelings? Yes. Do you ever feel undervalued? Ah, yes, I guess. Finish inking your final answers into the journal. Crimson ink begins to swirl and form symbols on the pages you've provided your answers. The final page of the journal appears to be considerably torn. Seems to be made of a different parchment. Maybe it will be of use. I need to see timestamps here. There we go. You acquired a torn journal page. Your decisions have been noted. Your mark has been left. Now I wonder... The ring. Oh, the doll is gone. Okay, we don't need to worry about the ring anymore because the dolly is gone. Only now do we jump into the hole. Well, there's no other way, so we can feed it. But oh no, we have the rope, we have the noose, so we'll be okay. Of course we will be okay. Can I not take anything from here? Pillow or something, so we have a soft landing. The stillness, the silence, the abyssal darkness of in the depths below. You wonder how deep it goes. You hear what sounds like breathing down below, as if there's something lurking in the darkness. You can't help just wonder what might be gazing back at you from below. What would you like to do? Leap into the maw, feed the maw. So what if I say feed? You toss the noose into the maw. It quakes feverishly with hunger. The abyssal appetite of the gaping maw is unsated. The abyss wants more, it always wants more. An endless, unfillable void that consumes you in every way imaginable. Living it is the hardest thing we'll ever choose to do, Wanderer. Your decision has been noted, your mark has been left. You find yourself in an unknown chamber. A sense of calm washes over you, though you're unsure of whether or not to trust in that brief and fleeting comfort. Game has been saved. It seems like there's a letter there. Let me guess. 333? Or is it 111 again? Oh no, 3. So this is from 3. Sealed envelope sits atop the wooden table. What would you like to do? Open the envelope. You open the envelope and reveal what is inside. Handwritten letter addressed to seemingly no one. It reads, to whoever this may concern. I came here looking for answers. What I found, however, was far more than I had bargained for. I urge you to turn back now and leave this place, for it has already claimed too many desperate souls seeking answers to questions that ought not to be asked. If I can do one good deed with the last moment of my life, let it be a warning for the next blah blah blah. Turn back now, sometimes questions are better left unanswered. Signed, a friend. The texts, they scroll too quickly. Not if you just read them to yourself, but if you have to read them out loud, it's too much. Put the envelope back and leave it on the table. A leafy planter sits on the table in the corner of the room. It looks as though it's been freshly watered. As you look closer, you notice that there's a 4-leaf clover among the leaves of the plant. What would you like to do? Oh boy. Until it looks like we need a clover. And there's another petal. I'm just going to take it. She loves me not. Oh, she loves me. Okay. Would you like to open the door? Hmm. Crystal bowl sits atop the bloodstained table. It gives off a eerie, dark energy. What would you like to do? Maybe we take the clover. Because it's lucky. Tapestry of the table is red and silken, although it's unclear whether the tablecloth was red before it was stained with blood or merely after. A large heavy chair sits against the stone wall. It appears to be made of clay and feels cold to the touch. Would you like to open the door? No. So do I answer the questions first? Do I stare or do I rob the crystal ball? Let's answer the questions. Do you consider yourself to have an addictive personality? An addictive personality? Like easily addicted to something, or just say no? Do you consider yourself to be impulsive at times? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be abnormal? No. To your knowledge, have you ever been tricked or deceived by someone you care for? Yes. Would you say that you sometimes have a difficult time letting things go? No. Do you forgive easily? Well, that depends. I'll say yes. Do you consider yourself to be a liar? No. When someone lies to you, does it feel like an insult to your intelligence? No. Not just an insult to me. Do you consider yourself to be realistic? Yeah. Do you have nightmares often? Yeah. Would you say that you enjoy sleep? Mm. When I sleep, I enjoy it. Do you ever wish that you didn't have to sleep? Uh, no. Do you consider yourself to be an anxious person? No. Do you consider yourself to have a depressive personality? I don't think so. Would you consider yourself to be traumatized from past events that have occurred in your life? Nah, we don't do traumas. Even if it's yes, I don't acknowledge them, so no. Oh, there's probably something made of another parchment. How does this butterfly look? No, I did not take it, right? No, okay. We are going to peer into the crystal ball. So now we have a wisdom token. What if I rub the ball? It no longer gives off an energy. Okay. So do we take the left or the right door? I'm going for the left because the 4-leaf clover was on the left side, right? Okay, why are you still... He was warning me that I can't go back, so... Is there anything else I should do? I can't do anything here. This one... It's not working anymore. So will it give the same warning if I click this door? Okay, well then I will go through the left one because that was my first thought. Yes. A lapse in time. A familiar room surrounds you, yet it brings an unfamiliar feel. Various notes scattered across the table, though upon closer inspection, they appear to be written in a strange language you've never seen before. Wooden chest rests before you, locked and chained shut. Handprint appears to be carved on each side of the chest along with a set of words. 2 words are as follows. Dream and nightmare. What would you like to do? Walk away. Yeah, but I want to walk away. No! Okay, an angel's feather. I did not want to do that, but I did, I guess. Let's answer some more questions. Do you ever feel like your friends or family have been keeping things from you? Yes. You ever felt lost in life? Yes. Are you confident your ability to lead people in a successful direction? The situation requires it. I could. Do you sometimes consider yourself to be a follower? Yes. Do you ever dream of being a hero? No. Do you ever have you ever considered being a villain? Yes. Have you ever hurt someone's feelings unintentionally? Of course, everybody has. Have you ever hurt someone's feelings on purpose? Yeah, but that's... No, then no. Not... Yeah. Would you consider yourself to be an artist? No. Do you feel respected in your day-to-day life? I don't know. I'll say yes, but I don't have no idea. Would you consider yourself to be scared? No. Would you consider yourself to be flawed? Yes. Do you believe in perfection? No. If you knew your significant other was going to die, would you tell them? But yeah, that depends, right? Because if you know you are going to die, you will. But everybody's going to die, so no. Have you ever trusted someone with your darkest secret? Well, I guess because I don't have secrets. And we get the other parchment. It has been noted. Your mark has been left. This is then 555, right? Oh, 444. Oh, this is the one with the wisdom wooden grave marked that art with rope sits before you. What do you want to do? Read the grave marker. Here, rests lost. Us would choose to keep the body and get rid of the soul. Love would choose to keep the soul and happily accept whatever body it comes with. There exist few diseases quite so destructive as lust. Okay. Rest in peace, lust. And another petal. She loves me not. Statue of a veiled woman stands tall before you. Her face is splattered with blood. What would you like to do? Lay a token at the feet of the statue. You hear a voice echo in your mind. It's best to judge one by the questions they ask, rather than the answers they give. You've paid tribute and received the blessing of wisdom. Your decision has been noted. Your mark has been left. Okay, let's go through this door now. Because we did left before, so now let's take right. Old friends die hard. A faint growl can be heard briefly in the distance. It fades just as quickly as it came, and you wonder if you ever heard it at all. If you even heard it at all. A pile of tattered scrolls sits in a heap, piled high in the corner of the room. What would you like to do? Let's read them. Okay. You're interrupted by the sound of a monstrous guttural bellow coming from the very walls that surround you. Perhaps these scrolls aren't meant to be read from, well, maybe not out loud. I mean, 55555 then. Oh, T on top of the case. And another pedal. We take a vial from the alcoholic slug. Vial of toxicity. 3 bloody bears sitting in a row. Who do they belong to? Where are they to go? Red's missing an eye, makes it hard to see. Blue's missing a mouth, makes it hard to breathe. Black's missing a heart, makes it hard to care. As 3 bloody arrows. Reveal 3 bloody bears.
Why does he keep slapping her rear?
Huron's gifted Brain's Head a subscription. Huron's gifted a tier 1 sub to Brain's Head. They have given 136 gift subs in the channel.
Hey, Huons. Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Ryan. Hello. How are you doing? I need to listen to the still breathing, it seems. I guess that's good. It is. Oh my god, that's in Dutch. Oh my god.
Yes, I remember the pizza pan. And it's a good memory.
Huron's just subscribed. BTW also.
Thank you so much for the resub. Okay. I almost sent you a message yesterday, but then I didn't. But I almost did. But then yesterday was crazy. Did I answer these already? No. Almost in is not in. No, that's that's true. Would you consider yourself to have a great deal of empathy? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be a romantic soul? Of course. Would you make reckless decisions? Oh, do you ever make reckless decisions that you later end up regretting? Not that often, so no, I guess. Would you consider yourself to be nosy? I feel a sneeze coming. No. Do you ever sing when no one is listening? Yes. Do you ever feel like you can't be yourself in front of others? Yes. Do you trust everyone in your social circle entirely? No. Would you say that you've had a happy childhood? Of course. Would you be happy in life even if no one knew who you were? What kind of question is that? Yeah, yes, I guess we can. Would you be happy being a performer for a living? If it's something I have to perform of my choosing, of course. Would you typically avoid big parties and social gatherings? Yes. Do certain words make you uncomfortable? No. Do you enjoy solving riddles? Yes. Do you ever look for deeper meaning in things? Yes. Do you ever suffer from auditory hallucinations? Yes. Well, I don't know. Well, I said now. Now I said yes, but I don't know if it's an hallucination. But anyway, we get the torn page made of some other parchment material. And can we open the door? So do we touch the bloody bears sitting in a row? Missing an eye makes it hard to see. Missing a mouth, missing a heart makes it hard to care. Maybe I won't take any bears. Naturally. I won't take bears. No. So let's just go through the door, but I think maybe if we take a bear we might get a wisdom token again. Then I'll take the black bear. Touch the black bear. You feel something hard protruding from its abdomen. Ah, you see? A wisdom token. And now the doors are unlocked. A heartless bear like me. No. Oh, I have enough heart for the both of us. That was my when I took the black bear, that's what I was thinking. Like, you don't have a heart, but I have enough heart. But you're not a black bear. Okay, let's go for the left door again. This was 555, right? Hmm. Mm-mm. You hear sound of flesh being ripped from the bone, pulled apart, and devoured somewhere in the room. It seems to be coming from a darkened corner of the chamber, just out of firelight. A deep guttural bellow can be heard amidst the tearing of meat and snapping of bone. You stand perfectly still as not to draw attention to yourself as you listen attentively. Who is it eating, though? Chewing abruptly ceases and something seems to be shining in the distance. It catches your eye briefly before fading. Game has been successful. Yeah, save. We're still not pulling apart the butterfly. Oh well. But yeah, let's begin with the questions. Do you believe that you do enough to help others in need? I try to. Is it enough? I don't know. But I do the best I can. Such a dark game suits you. I know, right? Do you believe that you can rely on those around you to take care of you if need be? Those around me. Well, to be honest, no. Do you ever see things that aren't really there? Yes. Have you ever been woken up from a deep sleep? From the sensation of falling? From a deep sleep? No. There's nothing to fear but fear itself. Do you agree with this statement? No. Have you lied to someone in the past week? I don't think so. No. Nobody has asked how I'm doing, pretty. So, yeah. Um, do you sometimes make promises that you just can't keep? No, because if I know there's a chance, I won't make them. Would you consider yourself to have a guilty conscience? No. Do you often worry about others? Yes. Do others often worry about you? I don't know. How can I know? Hey, others, do you often worry about me? I think it's gonna be a no. Yes? Is it? Okay, then it's yes. Thank you, other. Have you ever trusted someone entirely without question? Ever? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be emotional? Yes. Do you ever feel the presence of someone in the room with you, even when you're alone? Yes. Do you believe that everything in life will work out exactly the way it is supposed to? No. Do you ever hear random knocking noises around you? Yeah. There we go. And we get final pages. Mark has been left. We have another petal here. I'm not going to read this because it's the same. It's either she loves me or she loves me not. Oh, it's a token. Oh my god, it's a token. I thought it was a petal. Oh, 1, 2, 3. So we went from 555 to 1, 2, 3. You've come across the skeletal remains of what appears to be a recent snack for some voracious creature. Torn pieces of flesh cling to the bones, but there's not much left of the corpse to inspect. The body remains amid a great deal of warmth, which suggests that this unfortunate victim was eaten while they were still alive, most likely within mere minutes of your arrival in this chamber. Then this is the pedal. Yeah, okay, she loves me not. Yeah. Small ritualistic altar rests on the dirty floor. Coins sit amongst the candles, all surrounding a picture of a mirror. Amongst these coins, you notice that there's one particular no, wow. Half of a coin. What would you like to do? It's an altar. Why would we take... We'll pay tribute to the statue. Character and reputation are two different things. Pay attention to your character, for that is what you are. Your reputation, however, is what others think you are. You'd be wise to pay attention to the difference. You pay tribute and receive the blessing of wisdom. Your decision has been noted. Your mark has been left. Sound of a door unlocking can be heard in the distance. I'm not sure. Do we need the coin? What? Oh. Oh, we still have one wisdom token. We have the feather. Okay, well, if that's a relic, then let's take the thing too, because I guess it's a relic. The leftovers. Tension emanating from somewhere in this room meets your nostrils and makes you retch violently. Door. What's this? A rotting plate of God knows what sits on the filthy, blood-spattered floor. Maggots crawl in and out of the rotting refuse and flies swarm in a heap. What would you like to do? Walk away. Probably for the best. However, you cannot see your own for some odd reason. The hands of the clock have stopped, frozen at 3, 2, 1. So we have 1, 2, 3 and we have 3, 2, 1. Hou op. Nee. This probably is pedal again. Yeah. Okay, so she loves me. We need a key for that. Two words are as following: food and water. Crude dagger alongside a note. Treats no sacrifice, no entry. What would you do? Walk away. And whose grave is this? Read the grave marker. Rest in peace, envy. Jealousy and envy are our internal consciousness and confusion of our own so words. It's not coming out no. And an admittance of another so I can't super. Did I tell I have problems with words? Yes. Of what we feel we ourselves are lacking. Superiority and inferiority. Well, anyway, words. I know English, I know words. I can't touch either, so that's okay. Rest in peace, envy. So I think we are going to go for water here. I don't even English. I don't even Dutch either. The chain on the chest breaks and something. We have a glass bottle of water. Woo! And now we can use that here as sacrifice. What would you like to do? Oh, I can't. It's fine, I'm fluid in no. Ah, that's nice. The dagger makes a clink noise as it hits something hard at the bottom of the bucket. Reach into the bucket and retrieve the object. Another wisdom token. Nah, look at that. Your decision has been noted. So I took the right door. This was 3 to 1, right? Yeah. So now we take the left door again. We also have still some questions to answer. Kom nou even zitten, Chewie. Would you consider yourself to be reserved? That depends. Oh, I didn't. Okay, I guess I chose. Would you consider yourself to be unstable at times? Yes. Do you ever feel like you're constantly having to defend yourself to others? No. Have you ever stood up for someone who you probably shouldn't have? Yes. Has anyone ever stood up for you during a time where you were in the wrong? I know, I'm never in the wrong. Would you give your life to save someone else, even if that person might not deserve it? Might not. I'll just say no. Do you value other people's happiness over your own? Yeah. Do you consider yourself to be selfish at times? No. Do you consider yourself to be selfless at times? Yes. Do you ever feel like others judge you without getting to know you? I don't know. I guess. Do you typically make friends with people who are very similar to you? No. Would you consider yourself to be a loner? Yeah. Would you consider yourself to be shallow at times? Mhm. Do you ever judge a book by its cover? Like a book? I do judge movies by their posters. So yes. Do you ever feel manic at times? I don't know. We needed to go right again, right? Should I have to open the door? Yeah. I heard the sound of small critters scurrying around the darkest corners of the room. Critters! Here, let's look at this butterfly. 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 Aw. Appears to be a small opening in the corner of the stone wall. What would you like to do? Look into the hole. Doesn't appear want to. What? What's happened to the critter? Loud crashing noise can be heard along with what sounds like cries of an unknown creature somewhere in the room. Is it a pedal? She loves me? Not. Okay, she loves me not. Hi. Okay, what will this clock say? 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we look in again? No. Okay. Oh. Answer the questions. Have you ever feared what may lurk in the dark as you are trying to sleep at night? No. Do you find that you get bored easily when you're on your own? No. Do you often find your ways to keep yourself entertained? Do you need to be entertained to be not bored? Okay, let's just say yes. Would you say that you're someone who enjoys their own company? Not per se, but I don't mind being on my own. But okay, yes. You typically get along well with others. Yeah. Do you consider yourself to be stubborn? Stubborn? No. Do you consider yourself to be argumentative? No. Are you usually right when it comes to disagreements? Yes. Oh. Do you consider yourself to be egotistical at times? No. Have you ever had an inflated opinion of yourself? No. Have you ever had a low opinion of yourself? Do you typically have a low opinion of others? No. Does meeting new people make you anxious? Yes. Have you ever fantasized about living in a world all by yourself? No. Would you consider yourself to be the center of your own universe? No. That would be that crazy. Your mark has been left. Okay, let's have a look in the mirror. A pool of blood has formed on the floor where you stand. The mirror on the wall seems to have been scattered by some unknown entity. Okay, let's pay tribute. Understanding requires much more depth than knowledge, perhaps. Many know you, but how many understand you? With the blessing of wisdom. Let's look into the mirror again. Maybe something happens now. No. Okay, but we go this door. A faint sound of music can be heard from somewhere in the room. The hills are alive. Is it she loves me thing? Those are bones. A pile of bones rests carefully stuffed into a broken stone wall. Various insects and critters scurry between the skeletal remains of some poor unfortunate soul. Among the bones, an old, worn, tattered piece of parchment rests crumbled and rolled. What would you like to do? Take the parchment. You reach your hand into the wall and wrap your finger around the parchment quickly before yanking it out. It's a treasure map. Oh my god, can we look at the treasure map? I wonder. Okay. Use treasure map is not available at this moment. Hello, butterfly. What? Okay, so we had 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4. I think we had 5, 5, 5. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we had 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we have 3, 4, 5. Dusty clay vase sits on the ground before you. When you peer into it, the bottom appears to be shrouded in darkness. What would you like to do? Walk away. An old organ rests against the stone wall. It's caked in thick cobwebs. Spiders skitter quickly across the keys. What would you like to do? I would like to play it. You place your hands on the dusty, spider-infested keys and begin to play a few notes. Wow. That was... As you can... That's chickens. As you continue to play notes, you hear the distant sound of a violin playing along with you coming from somewhere in the darkness. Okay, suddenly, violin. Oh, we reach into the vase. It's a wisdom token. Yay! So we now have to take the right door again, right? Yes, right. The library. The distinct aroma of old musty books sweeps across the room. And it's another cross. Appears to be one book left on the shelf that is noteworthy condition and just might be legible. Yeah. What would you like to do? Read the book. Flip through a few pages of the well-kept book until stopping on a page with something of interest to you. It appears to be a handwritten page of some sort, perhaps a journal or a diary. Perhaps it's just an open letter to anyone who might find it, and it reads as follows. I don't know who's going to read this. Hell, I barely touched anything in this place since I got here. A few things I've come to realize since I've been trapped in these holes. For starters, it appears that there are foul magics at play here. I've found grisly ritualistic altars, human sacrifices, half-eaten corpses, mass graves of nameless bones, and worse. If you can even imagine something worse, that is. I've also met a few other wanderers in my journeys through these halls. I've shared a few words and had some knowledge bestowed on me. I helped a woman escape a grotesque abomination only to find out that she was a witch. Which has blah blah human flesh. No thing here is to be trusted under any circumstances. more time I spent into the testing chamber, I can understand why. From what I understand, the only way out of this place is to find a sacred mirror of some sort. Without the mirror, our souls are forever lost in purgatory, doomed to endlessly wander the halls of eternity. Many come seeking for answers. Few come out alive. Yet I've seen yet to see anyone survive more than a day or two. Blah blah blah. So many words. My studies conclusion build souls damp trap prison. However, something good. Guidance, believe mistakes in their past life. A veiled woman used to wander these halls until she was turned to stone. But she serves as a caretaker and guiding light in the darkness. Some claim not everything here is evil, but I'm not sure about that. I was told that if I came here, I would gain the answers I saw. I don't even know if that's possible at this point. My skin has begun to rot off my bones. Wow. To be quite honest with you, I don't even know if I'm still alive anymore. And if I am, I don't know how much longer that is meant to last. Signed, the Wanderer. Oh, Wanderer. So many words. And whose grave is this? Gluttony. Some feel as though gluttony is a trait of self-serving who disregards what action may spell doom for others. Gluttony is also an escape from reality that's consuming one from within. Rest in peace, gluttony. Okay, the clock. 1111. It's one more. Oh, there is a book that does not belong, with images of butterflies. There are various descriptions of human-like figures morphing into small critters. Their arms and legs shrink, their torsos turn into smaller, and some of them even sprout wings, judging by the imagery. So, the butterflies are other wanderers? I'm going to not read this. Indications out loud. Okay, so it would have been kind to rip their wings off. I don't even know why I would do that. Are they even books at all? Okay, let's answer the questions first. Did I forget yet to answer the questions in the previous room? I don't know. Do you consider yourself to be a gambler? No. Do you consider yourself to be a confident individual? No. Would you consider yourself to be more or less independent? Yes. Do you consider yourself to be attractive? No. Would you implant a microchip into your hand that would replace all handheld electronic devices that you currently use, and your hand would act as a substitute for everything and everything you could need in that regard? Would you do it? That would be so. So let's take a picture, or do we take a picture? That's. But my hands are pretty much useless, sort of. So if it didn't have any consequences, yeah. Do you lie to people on a daily basis? The only lie I tell is when people ask me, "How are you?" And I've said, "Yeah, goed hoor." But yes, I lie to people on a daily basis. Have you ever been afraid of suffocating? Yes. Have you ever been afraid of someone breaking into your home and harming your animals? No. Are you confident in your ability to defend yourself? No. I lie to myself constantly. Yes, but it was about others, right? Would you fight against insurmountable odds in order to protect a stranger's life? Wacht nou even, Chewie. Oh, wait. Yeah. In order to protect a stranger's life from others who... Well, that depends. But then I don't know. Oh, I guess the other dogs are coming down now. If I'm the only one who can do it, then yes. Would you consider yourself to be materialistic? No. Your friends often share a similar set of morals and values to your own. I don't know. She... Yeah. Wait, I need to open the door. He wants to go out too, but my mom is opening the door, I guess. Um, Friends' morals and values to your own. I guess, I don't know. Share interests, dreams, and ambitions in life. I don't. I don't know. Not always. So, if you can beat them, join them. Do you agree with this expression? No. Do you believe? Ja, even wachten. In the ideal of soulmates? No. Now we get the other. Turn page. And this. Take the object. And what is it? A petal. She loves me, yes or no? She loves me not. A handprint appears to be carved into each side of the chest, along with a set of words. 2 words are as follows: offensive and defensive. What would you like to do? Rest your head on defensive. Chain on the chest breaks with a loud metal clank. The contents of the chest are yours for the taking. Dankjewel. Oh, gebroken. Oké, we hebben een cracked egg. Van aangetikt, denk ik. My mom brought me an ice cream. Oh, we have an iron shield. You will live with your decision, whether you like it or not, Wanderer. So now I'm going to eat ice cream on stream, I guess. And Newbie is here now too, so I need to. Yeah. Oh, here. Nice of your mom. Enjoy. Thank you very much. But now I only have one hand left. One hand controlling. A controller is not easy. So we are going to mouse our way out. How does this one look? Walk away. Because we weren't taking any butterfly wings, but let's play tribute. She has a book. Play a token. Others will always treat you in any which way you decide to let them. If you wish to be treated differently, and show them what behavior you will and will not accept. We get the blessing of wisdom. Do we remember? Did I go through the left or the right door? I don't remember. I think maybe it's best to um to turn off my cam for a bit so I can munch away on my ice cream. I think it was the left door now, right?
Yes, I remember the pizza man. And it's a good memory.
Blisk just subscribed.
We are. Hey Bliss, thank you for the resub. Oh, 18 months. How are you doing? I'm just starting. Wee. Turning off my cam so I can eat the ice cream without having to think about how I'm eating an ice cream. The bright sunlight burns your eyes and causes a brief but blinding headache. We have another kitty! Out of the darkness into the light. So you went live and I was hoping I'd still catch you when I came home. Well, you did. I have to go to the office every Wednesday now. That's stupid. Enjoy the warmth while it lasts. Beautiful green leaves grow brightly and healthy from this desert plant. Oh, that is not very healthy. So where are the Pokemons? I don't have Pokemons. Yeah, my channel point things aren't working. Well, nothing is working because I should probably switch my whole streaming setup to here, but yeah, I haven't been home, so I can't. Tree has seen better days. It seems to be in desperate need of water. Water. Hello, kitty. Are you a Lily, Billy? Oh, her name's Foxy. Foxy. An old well sits open and welcoming in the hot desert sun. It appears to be functioning and equipped with all the necessities to gather water. Wow. As you peer down the well, you see something reflecting light within the darkness. What would you like to do? Raise the bucket from the well, but it's already up there. But okay. You begin to raise the bucket from the well, using the rope as a pulley. You have acquired a golden loot. Well, can we take the bucket? No? Notes pinned to the bulletin board. It reads as follows. You don't have to stay, but you don't have to go. You could survive here forever. You at least deserve to know food is safe to eat, water is fresh as can be, and if you choose to stick around, I'd be in good company. Do we eat the fruit? I don't know. I'm eating an ice cream, so it's lemon. So it's sort of, well, it's nice, but it's not sweet or anything. Do you ever wish your life could be free of drama? My life or other people's drama? No. If you could leave your current life to live in paradise, would you do it? Depends. Can I take people with me? Will people come with me? Otherwise, no. Would you live in a place where crime was commonplace and it was up to you to constantly have to defend yourself? No. If you discovered that when you were conceived you were one of 4 identical embryos who look, talk, and act just like you, would you ever want to meet your other siblings? Of course. Would you consider yourself to be the most honest person you know? Yes, I don't know. People are strange when you're a stranger. Do you agree with this statement? Yes. Do you believe that one should always stand for what they believe in, regardless of the consequences? No. What? Have you ever caused someone to have a near-death experience? I don't think so. Would you play Russian roulette for a chance of of a lot of dollars? If you win, you walk away with the money, but if you refuse to pay, well, no. Are you often afraid of change? Nope. Do you suffer from pain on a daily basis? Yes. Have you ever wished that you could not feel pain at all? Yeah. But then again, oh, but have you ever? So yes. If you could grow wings and fly far away, would you? How? If I could, I would. Do you ever feel invisible? If the things you owned and what you purchased had no bearing on what people thought of you, would you choose to spend your money differently? No. Oh, yes. Well, all the money I don't have, I would spend it differently. Dit krijgen jullie straks ook, hè? Joey, wachten. Hi, I'm back. And we have another page. A winged totem stands tall before you. An orb made of crystal absorbs the light and produces an incredible amount of heat, glistening, gleaming. Peer into the orb. Something beneath the orb glimmers in sunlight. Token wisdom. So do we want to eat the fruit? Do we need to eat the fruit? I don't think we need to, so let's just go, guess. Yeah, no. We're not eating the fruit, right? No. I can't. Ik kan het niet bijten. The return to madness. You find yourself back into the cold depths of long forgotten chambers once more. And into the darkness you shall return. Game has been saved. Chewie, wachten. Sis. Leather chair sits in front of a cracked wooden table. The seat of the chair is full of blood that seems fresh and tacky. As if someone injured sat here to rest recently. Flowers. Flowers are being watered with blood. That's nice. And the time on the clock is... Newbie? Wait. Really? 12:22. Ja, dan moet je bijten, schat. Niet? No, stop you. Okay, let's start with the questions because it's right here, right? Here. Would you consider yourself to have a chaotic personality? Would you consider yourself to be a passionate person? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be a gentle soul? Yeah. Would you consider yourself to be kind? Yeah. To your knowledge, has anyone ever hated you? Yeah. Have you ever truly hated someone else? Truly? No. Forgive, but never forget. Do you agree with this statement? Yes. Everything happens for a reason. Do you agree with this statement? No. Do you believe that war is sometimes necessary? No. If your mother was in terrible pain, bedridden, and only weeks from an inevitable death, and she begged you to end her suffering, would you find a way to assist her in suicide? Well, I guess we have doctors for that, right? Do you ever take a step back to reflect on where you're headed in life? Ga je het opeten, Noobie, of ga je lopen zeuren? Okay. No. Have you ever experienced what most would consider a severe... Kom zitten. Bout of rage? No. Have you ever would you consider yourself to be a good judge of character? A good judge of character, yeah, mostly. Do you ever feel uneasy for no particular reason? Yes. Have any long-term goals? No. And we get the last pages. How long is this going to go on for? End of 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. It's gonna be a long, long day, night. She loves me not. Oh, she loves me. Okay. Well, the flower sits on a wooden table, tilted slightly, sitting on top of something, finding the lack of balance. Spooky bloody fingerprints. I know. Small coin wedged underneath the pot, making it uneven on the table. It was another wisdom token. We have tokens to spare, I think. Because I think we have still have two we didn't. Oh yeah, we had two we didn't have to use. Soil worms rest at her feet. Oops. But let's give her a token. The grass isn't always greener on the other side. The grass is greener whenever you decide to water it. So we were left again, right? Silent prayer. For the first time since wandering these halls and chambers, you get a sense of peace from being in this room. Crystallized object, it's a petal, probably. Yeah, she loves me not, then. Okay, and two handprints, some words. And the words are blessing and curse. What would you like to do? What would I like to do? Let's put it on blessing, just, because we can. Gold crucifix. Maybe I should have chosen curse. How do you look? Crucifix. Golden symbol sits atop the stone monument in the corner of the room. It radiates pure positive energy that rolls you in and brings you comfort. If you could pray for anything at all, what would you beg of your gods, Wanderer? Pray for resolve. Sense of peace washes over you, like everything is going to be alright. Well, that's what we want to feel, right? An old oak barrel sits against the wall. You listen closely. Knocking seems to be coming from within the barrel. What would you like to do? Knock on the barrel. And begin to knock back. As you pull your hand back, you feel something in your palm. Wisdom token. Yeah, another wisdom token. Pray with me. Are carved at the bottom of the base. Oh, 10. That's 1 0 0 0. Did we? Oh no, we still have to fill in the answers. Do you think about death often now? Do you believe you are going to live a long, eventful life? No. Do you ever talk to yourself? Yeah. What am I doing now? Have you ever witnessed an event you just couldn't explain? No. Hou op nou. Okay, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to do something with Chewy and take a quick bathroom break. So give me like 5. And I'm back. I guess I forgot to mute my mic. I don't know. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I don't know if I'm pressing buttons or not. Anyway, let's see. I don't think I can speed this up, but yeah, otherwise I need to stop at some point. Living inside your house, no. Do you ever sleep with your feet hanging off the edge of the bed? Well, lately when I'm on this sleeping couch, yes. Have you ever considered that you might be crazy and you just don't know it? Yeah. Does the thought of an afterlife bother you or make you feel uneasy? No. Does the thought that there might not be anything after life bother you? No, also no. Would you be willing to give up sex or masturbation for a year if it meant that gaining a deeper sense of peace in the end? No. Would you consider yourself to be easily manipulated at times? At times. At times, yes. Do you consider yourself to be a manipulative? No, no, you wouldn't. I think that no, but I think I can be manipulated. I have been so. Appreciate. Okay. Have you ever felt like you were being followed even when no one was there? No. Humans are the most dangerous thing on the planet. Do you agree with this statement? Well, not the most dangerous, but definitely the most destructive. Would you consider yourself to be a dangerous person? I'm so dangerous. And we get an R. I'm very, very dangerous. The door already opened, right? And we took... Yeah, we took left, so now we take right. Go away, butterfly. The Hall of the Harvesters? Whatever the positive feeling of warmth and comfort you initially felt in the previous room, you feel the polar opposite here. Oh my god. Oh, whose grave is this? Breath. One's wrath may be the burden upon one's very soul, but not upon the soul of which wrath is sought to be placed. For if we were to set out on a plot of vengeance and retribution, we must first dig 2 graves before we begin our journey forward. Rest in peace, Wrath. An old journal, make... Yeah, okay, that's the questions. Do you consider yourself to be a highly accomplished individual? No. Would you say you sometimes lack motivation? Yes. Lack discipline? Yes. Have you ever faked your confidence level or pretended to be more confident than you actually are? Yes. Have you ever had the regret of keeping someone in your life for too long? Yes. Would you say that you have the tendency to hide your true emotions from people? Oh, at first, definitely. Are you afraid of what others might think of you if they knew all your darkest, deepest secrets? No. I think they're creating a profile of you to steal your money. Oh, I don't have any, so it will be easy. Just wondering what the next horrible event was going to take place in your life. Yeah, to be honest, yes. Have you ever used a substance or activity to mask your pain or to avoid your reality? Yes. If you knew exactly what you had to do in order to become the best version of yourself, but it would take constant hard work, determination, discipline, and sacrifice, would you pursue that endeavor? It depends if the hard work was doable. But I am already the best. Yeah, the best version of myself. Are you comfortable with the idea of living the life of mediocrity? Yeah. Do you believe that for one reason or another, for better or worse, most people don't deserve you or what you bring to their life? No? If you and your significant other were actively witnessing a heinous and tragic act of violence taking place right in front of you, would you risk your life if your significant other? Would you risk the life of your significant other to intervene, knowing that at any point of time the silence could both turn to you? Well, no, this is just like the other games I played, right? It's just so I get to know myself and you get to know me. If you were in a survival situation with your best friend and only one of you could make it out alive, would you choose your survival over theirs? Nah. If you could give up your current life in order to pursue the greatest goals and dreams with the highest chances of immediate success, would you do it? Yeah. Yes, it might be of use. Okay, what do we have? Oh, nice. An extremely keen blade rests on a tray atop of the table. Alongside the blade rests a slab of meat with a bite taken out of it. Upon further inspection, it appears to be a kidney. Yummy. Ice, ice cold, bloodied water fills the top in the corner. Blood surrounding the top feels warm, wet, and fresh. What would you like to do? Reach into the top. Wisdom token. A wisdom token. I think we missed a wisdom token, not eating the fruit. Um. Then again, I wasn't hungry. 654. That's a love me not thing. Oh, she still loves you. Okay. And let's pay tribute. While others are thinking. you should be doing. We're going right again or left? I don't know. No, left. Right? Left. I think it doesn't really matter. Bit of fools. Something calls to you and pulls at your very soul. It almost feels like something in this room is begging you for help. Is it you, small butterfly? Oh, maybe it's this pile of skulls. And assorted bones rest beneath the floor. You hear a faint whisper coming from the pit. It's calling out to you. What do you do? Walk away for now. Is this my pedal? She loves me not. Wooden table sits in the middle of the entryway to the chamber. It's coated a thick layer of dust, and within the dust there sits an imprint of an object seemingly being removed. What is this object? Cracked stone platform rests in the corner. There seems to be an indentation or something once set in the middle. Walk away. It's another butterfly. The clock tells which time. What? Snapped in half? Oh, okay, well. Yeah, I think so. So that's of no use. Birthday cake. What would you like to do? Dig into the bloody cake. Wisdom token. Or. Woohoo! Now, do we go into the. Do we dig in the pile? Dig in. No. Here, let's dig into the pile of. You dig through the bones and find two skulls that seem to be emanating a large amount of energy, almost as if they are calling you. As you hold the skulls in your hand, the whispers you once heard has grown silent. So do I now have skulls? Like to place here? A place for everything and everything in its place. The room grows suddenly colder, and something about the energy here has shifted. Uh-oh. Now there's something here too. As you approach the skull and candles, you can hear a faint whispering coming from the table they sit on. You can't quite make out the words, no matter how closely you listen. Wait, did I already? Now let's do the questions first, and then we lit the candle. We all have our demons. Do you agree with this statement? Yes. Have you ever felt dead inside? Inside? No. Have you ever thought about murdering someone? Yes. Have you ever felt suicidal? Yes. If you had an incurable disease, would you intentionally transmit it to someone you dislike? No. If you had free wishes, would you ever give one away? Yeah. Do you consider yourself to be controlling? No. Do you believe that your life is great importance and value? Not really. Do you believe that your fate is predetermined? Mm. Do you believe that our thoughts can manifest into reality? Uh, I wish I did, but now I don't anymore. Woo, Mr. Blu-ray. Would you consider yourself to be optimistic? I try to. I try to. Pessimistic at times, yes. Have you ever wondered if you were already dead and just didn't know it? Oh shit! I don't know what I picked. I I had one of the triggers in the back. Have you ever felt physically restrained or held down by an unseen force? Yes. Do you believe that you have a soul? I don't know. Let's say yes. I don't know if it's a soul or. Okay, now let's burn the other candle. My voice is starting to stop. Oh, that was it. So now it's the right door. A way out. This sounds like we're nearing the end, maybe. You hear the shoveling of feet in the darkest part of the room, just out of reach of firelight. You get the sense that something very, very bad has transpired here. Clock. Which time? By severed fingers. Frozen on 111. Okay, let's start with the questions. Do you love yourself? I'm not sure I even like myself. Have you ever hated yourself? Yes. Have you ever wished that you have never been born? Yes. Do you ever get chills down your spine when someone walks behind you? Yes. Have you ever watched someone die? Yes. Have you ever stolen something personal from someone and then returned it without them knowing? No. Do you always lock your doors at your home? No. Do you sleep with a window open? Sometimes. If you add a decade onto your life, if it meant taking a decade off the lifetime of a random individual we'd never meet or come into contact with, no. Have you ever felt like someone was watching you through your window? No. Have you ever wished that someone you've hated would die? No, except, well, then it's yes, but that's only except the person I was thinking of murdering. Do you ever fear the possibility of permanently losing your memory. Yeah. Do you consider yourself to be a good person? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be a bad person? Well, not really. Then, right? Have you ever felt like maybe you're not even a person at all? I'm not a person, I'm an alien. Okay. A chest, 2 words, and the word's gonna be rags and riches. What would you like to do? Rags. Commoner's garb. Woohoo! Perhaps you should have chosen more wisely, Wanderer, or perhaps you know exactly what you're doing. I don't know. Oh wow, what's this? God spattered statue of an angel stands before you, pressing her hands together, with her head hung low, deep in prayer. As you stand nearer, you can feel a faint whisper coming from the statue. It briefly looks as though the statue's lips are moving, as if the angel is mumbling to herself. But the longer you stare, the more silent and still the statue grows. The dull iron blade sits in blood, resting atop the stone table. There's a certain darkness that emanates from the blade and it gives off a very negative energy. You get the sense that this blade was not used for the best intention. Angel sits with her eyes fixated on the blade sitting in blood, resting atop a stone table. Almost seems as though the angel's eyes shift and look at you for a brief moment, but perhaps your own eyes are merely playing a cruel trick. Cruel. Parchment and quill rests on the table before you. There appears to be a note left from the previous visitor. What do you want to do? Read the note, of course. If you're reading this, then it's already too late for me. I should have heeded the warning of the note I found earlier. I can't take it anymore. I shouldn't be here. No one should be here. This place does things to you. It distorts your mind. It drives you to do things a good soul would never do. Things I've done. Oh God, please forgive me for the awful things I've done here. I should have listened, and now there's only one thing left to do. There's only one way out of this hell. And it knows it too, the watchful one, the monster in the walls. It knows just when we're about to break, and it provides an exit for us. It provides a way out just when we can take it anymore. I will take my exit now. I will find my solace in knowing that my selfishness, my greed will not go unpunished. I will atone for what I've done. All those I've heard in search of answers of self. I will take my leave and pray that my soul finds a way out of this wretched chambers once and for all. Signed, just another wanderer. How uplifting. Okay. What's this? That's she loves me token. If you believe you can do something, then chances are you can. If you believe you can't, well then, You're probably right about that too. Innocence lost. As you open your eyes and gaze around the room, visions of your childhood cloud your mind. Some memories bring you nostalgic bliss, whereas others bring you brief headache and grief before you quickly flush the thoughts from your memory and continue onward. Let's start with the questions. Are you afraid of being forgotten? No. Have you ever heard voices in your head? Yes. Do you have a habit of starting projects and not finishing them? No. Would you say that you get sick easily? No. Do you ever feel like things end poorly for you even when they've been going well right up till the end? Yes. Do you ever feel like life has been disappointing? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be a disappointment? Yes. Do you ever feel tired, drained, and like you wish you could just sleep forever? Yeah. Do you sometimes have difficulty going to sleep or even staying asleep? Do you ever wish you could be more productive? Yes. Do you ever suffer from intrusive thoughts that you just can't seem to flush out of your mind? Sometimes. Would you say that you've experienced many strained friendships or relationships in your lifetime? Strained? And many? No. Have you ever felt like you're drawn towards people in life who just aren't good for you? No. Have you ever felt like you were living an unhealthy lifestyle? No. Everything is dandy. Have you ever wished that things could be different? Of course, everybody does that, right? I need to fix some food soon. Tattered old and yet neatly folded blanket rests on the table. They are warm to the touch and otherwise in the otherwise cold room. Blah. Lots of gifts litter the table before you. Each box looks pristinely wrapped yet caked with dirt and blood. Okay. Is this the she loves me not? Or maybe she loves me pedal? Inside the water basin, what appears to be a drowned fetus rests stagnant and unmoving. The umbilical cord is still attached and hanging over the side of the basin. Wow. The bucket of fetid flesh and blood overflows the moldy, rotted wooden bucket. Inside the bucket appears to be the afterbirth, and carved inside the carved insides of what once must have been a womb. Small ritualistic altar rests on the dirty floor. A coin. It's half a coin? Yes. Let's take it. Now we have a whole coin now. Woohoo! Two. Okay. Bleeding eyes, blood-soaked thighs, innocent cries, Dolly dies. Morbid sin, look within, next of kin, begin again. Okay. What would you like to do? How do I know which one's what? Let's pick up the red doll. A wisdom token. Blood money. How much longer will this go on for? A metallic smell of iron stings your nostrils. You hear the clanking of coin in the distance, and you catch a glimmer of something in the shadows out of the corner of your eye. Demonic stone figure resides in front of you. It appears to have space for something in the base of the statue. Let's not do anything just yet. Let's first answer the questions. Have you ever had dreams that you could swear are real? Yes. In the past, when you felt positive or happy, have you ever experienced an immediate sense of negativity that just sucks all the happiness away instantly? No. If you are camping alone in the woods at night and you heard a woman scream, would you investigate? It would probably be my own screams, so no. If you were alone at home at night and you suddenly heard the sound of a child laughing, yet there was no one to be found, would you continue to stay in your home for the night? Yeah, sure. If you were camping in the woods alone and something kept unzipping your tent, yet you couldn't seem to figure out what it was, would you continue to stay in the woods? Yeah. If you saw your neighbor putting a dead body in the trunk of the car, would you attempt to stop them? No. I mean, that body is heavy, yo. If you're driving home at night and you saw a naked woman on the side of the road covered in blood, would you stop to help? If I was driving, no. I can drive. I can take people with me in a car. That's not safe. If you were fast asleep in your bed, only to be awakened by an unseen force grabbing you and shaking you violently, would you attempt to go back to sleep once it was over? If I was sleeping, yes. If you were in an empty grocery store and a strange man appeared and suddenly started sprinting at you, would you turn and run? Would you turn and run? No, because I can't run. So I would probably try to grab a card or something and outsmart him in another way. If you were home alone sitting in the bathtub, suddenly the lights turned off in the bathroom, and the door began to unlock and slowly swing open to reveal no one standing there. Would you get dressed and leave your house immediately? Yeah, but no one's standing there. But yeah, maybe I would. If you had to resort to cannibalism in order to survive, would you do it? No. If you were stranded on a boat in the middle of the ocean, do you think you could survive long enough to be rescued? No. Have you ever thought what it would be like to burn to death? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be a morbid person? No. One final question remains on the page, emboldened and outlined in red. Are you satisfied? Are you satisfied? Yes. It's really what it all comes down to, isn't it, Wanderer? Are you satisfied? Satisfaction is the death of desire, you know. Okay. What's this? Quite. The chalice is quite light considering how large. I forgot to read out. I'm sorry. Let's put the chalice here with the stone figure. Oh, you place the large golden chalice at the base of the statue. The golden coins within the chalice quickly melt and turn to blood, overflowing and spilling on the floor. The blood forms a symbol on the floor. Chalice runneth over with blood money. A single coin is left in the chalice unmelted and undamaged. It's unlike the other that it's set amongst and floats to the surface, carried by a steady flow of blood. Oh, wisdom token. Ooh. Okay, now let's see. Mysterious altar. Oh, this is the mysterious altar stands before you. Upon the altar rests a tattered diary. The first page seemed to be ripped out. Parchment material used in this diary seems familiar. Perhaps the missing page could be reconstructed if we could find enough pieces, but so can I? But then I'm missing one page, or how do you do that? Hmm. Let's take the she loves me thing. You see, I forgot to do the in the one room. I forgot to answer the questions. Future and present. Future. Crystal ball. Do you like what you see, Wanderer, or perhaps you're afraid of what you might see when you gaze a bit deeper? All that remains is a wooden container. Yeah, so I need to play this again, and dude, I just got a Steam notification that the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe is finally available. Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Courage is not being fearless, for there is no courage with the absence of fear. Courage is being afraid yet acting anyway. Are you a courageous soul? Yeah, so I forgot to answer the questions in one room, and now I don't have enough pieces for the diary page here. That sucks. So I have to do it again. Meh. The interrogation room. You think you hear what sounds like someone flipping through pages of a heavy tome. You can't quite figure out where it's coming from, and you don't see anyone else with you in the room. Four, 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 four. Robe. And more robe. What do you want to do? Read the grave marker. Pride will always come before the fall, and it will always create long distance between two close people. Pride seeks to break us from the inside, but I assure you, no one has ever choked from swallowing their pride. And it's a she loves me not. Let's answer the questions. Do you feel a darkness inside of you? No. Have you ever felt you were distant from more than when your life is taking you? No. Have you ever been so afraid of the future that you just stopped trying to progress? No. Have you ever considered what you might... What? That you might have a fear of failure? Yes. Have you ever considered that you might have a fear of success? No. Do you value honesty above all else? Above all else? No. Do you have a set of morals that others might consider questionable? I don't think so. Do you follow your own moral code? Yes. Do you believe that standing for what you believe sometimes means standing alone? Yeah, sometimes. Are you afraid of where your life may take you in the next several years? Yes. Are you suffering inside right now? Nobody sees me answering this question. Do you wish that your words would fall into ears that weren't so deaf? Yeah, no. They usually it takes some time, you know, for some things to sink in. Do you ever feel like no one listens to you? Ever? Yes. Do you ever feel like you can understand others quite well, but others cannot understand you? Um, Ever? Yes. But I think everybody has that, right? Are you afraid of the unknown? No, not really. Are you afraid of running out of time as your life comes to an end before you've managed to accomplish all the things you wish to accomplish? No, because I do not wish to accomplish anything. Are you afraid of surviving while your loved ones perish? No. Do you have a fear of abandonment? A bit. Do you carry around a lot of heartache from the past? Ache? No. Lessons? Yes. Do you harbor resentment for others who have done you wrong? No. Would you say that you have some regrets in life? Of course, some. If you could do it all over again, would you do anything differently? Well, probably if I know it, yes. If not, no. Because then things will go the way they went, so let's go for no. Are you proud of who you have become? I don't know. Nah, let's say yes. Do you feel like your choices and circumstances in life have made you who you are? Yeah. Well, not only mine, but you wish you would have been treated more fairly by others in the past. Well, at the time, but now, fuck it. Do you strive to treat others better than you might have been treated? Of course. Do you wish you could help more people? Yeah. Do you sometimes wish you could more easily help yourself? Yes. Do you look forward where life may take you? Not particularly. Do you ever feel like you aren't living up to your full potential? I don't know. Do I have potential? If so, am I living up to it? I don't really think about those things. If you knew that following your dreams would end up in certain success, would you do whatever it takes to pursue and achieve them? Yeah, I guess. If you could travel in the past or the future but never return to the present, would you do it? But if I can go back like 5 minutes, I would I die before I reach my starting point? Because then no. Have you made peace with your past? Yeah. Have you made peace with your current circumstances? No, I'm still working on that. Are you afraid of what conflict may arise in the future? Not really. Would you work twice as much as you do now and reap twice the amount of benefit from doing so, would you do it? No. Do you ever wish you could have been forgiven for the wrong you've done? But I don't think that there is something I need to be forgiven for. Do you sometimes blame yourself for when things might not have been your fault? Yeah. Do you feel like that others blame blah 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 more than they should? No. Would you enjoy an entire month of solitude with no communication with the outside world? Completely no communication? I think no. Do you wish your life turned out differently? Yes. Are you proud of what you've managed to accomplish? Yes. Uh, but this is not. It's these questions. They are. You know, my life changed a lot in the past 10 years. So yeah, let's say no. Do you ever get the sense hidden talent? Yes. Ever felt like there was something special and unique about you that you just can place a finger on? Yes, I'm very unique. You have a difficult time trusting others? No. Do you ever get the sense that your mind works differently from others? Well, sometimes, yes. Have you ever wanted to make people happier than the world has made you? Yes. If I told you everything was going to be okay, would you believe me? Of course. If there was a set of switches between the wall, each of them with a color and a number designated to them with no other indicator as to what the switches did, which switch would you choose to flip? Black. Your decision has been noted. Okay, there's the door unlocking. And the chest with 2 words. I'm knowledge and power. Knowledge. A book of knowledge. Woohoo! It's very interesting you make a choice like that one word, especially knowing they're essentially the same thing. Yeah, well, so would you rather me choosing power? Because that doesn't make sense then, does it? Upon a rotting house. The smell of mold fills the chamber you now reside in, unlike any that you've experienced before. There's an unmistakably overabundant dampness and an exuberant amount of humidity that hangs heavy in this room. To add to the already overwhelming amount of discomfort that this chamber brings, the sound of water constantly dripping from the ceiling and the walls is enough to drive someone mad if given enough time. I do wish this would be over. As a map, blah blah. The painting, blah blah. Broken glass with chunks of flesh and heaps of blood. Cobwebs cling to the stools, pressing around the table, and the legs of the chairs seem to be chewed apart by some small critters, adding to their degradation. This is it. This is the kitchen. Mixed grains, salted fish heads. I'm not going to read everything now, because my throat doesn't want cabbage. Oh wait, I couldn't. Carrots and pepper. Cooking. Dusty cooking. A sink. Rusted and filthy. Oh, bread. Yummy. And cutting board. Oh, parchment. And the clock on the wall says 555. An unworldly king sits alone. The wooden table, lost deep in thought. He pays no attention as you approach, yet he mumbles quietly to himself, just loud enough for you to make out a few words. The king's eyes search for something on your person, inspecting you up and down. He turns his head to you for a brief moment before speaking. You don't have enough petals to be worthy of my time, unworthy of my breath, only petals. If you wish an audience with the king, bring me more petals. You see, going to lie down, enjoy the game. Miss you. Laters. Okay, Binky. Have a good rest. There was no petal to be found here, right? Okay, well, we'll just... give her a token. So I need to do this whole game again, but I won't do it on stream though. I didn't even... yeah, I didn't even read what she said now. House of Reflection. You hear fire crackling in the distance and feel the warmth its flame provides. The room smells clean and pure, as though it's been well maintained and actively lived in. Statue of an unholy figure stands tall before you. It radiates dark energy and emits a great heat from within its molten belly. What would you like to do? No, nothing. The clock says 7:06. Particular figure remains idle, yet you get the sense that it's watching every move you decide to make. Something in the resting hands of the figure. We inspect it. It's a wisdom token. Piece of parchment hangs on the walls. It contains a list of names you never heard of. Strangely, all of the names appear to be written upside down. Fireplace, cobwebs. There's no way someone has been here recently. Painting of a man with a distorted face. His eyeball appears to be plucked out of his head, and the rest of the table in front and rest on the table in front of him. Painting is entitled The Watcher. Fruit. Okay, well, this seems to be. I hope that's a portal out. Chiseled. The final name is yours. Oh my god. Let's go through here. This is it, Wanderer. This is what you've been waiting for. Every decision you've made has led to this moment. Now, gaze upon the mirror and tell me what you see. Pressed against the wall sits a mystical mirror, swirling with radiant magics that can see many different images contouring themselves with the twisted nether. Within the twisted nether. Would you like to look deeper into the mirror and see your reflection? Gaze into the mirror. Mirror, mirror, show to thee what secrets have been hidden to me. Show me weakness, show me strength, displayed in detail and in length. Show me what I've been afraid to see, show me what I've been afraid to be, show me everything reflected true, show me why I've come to you. You gaze deeply into the mirror at your own reflection, and what reflects back at you is the answer you seek. Within the mirror, a reflection is formed. It has revealed to you the reflection of a sheep. The reflection of a sheep is an interesting reflection to be shown. You see, the sheep has one large eye directly in the middle of its forehead. It symbolizes an incredible gift of foresight and wisdom. It is known as the all-seeing eye and is typically associated with something I could not read. Someone experienced in the way the mind works, or someone who has a rare type of brain that can see things others cannot, are often among those who see the reflection of the sheep when they gaze upon the mirror. People are like herd animals. They flock together like sheep and will go with the flow. They adopt ideas and philosophies of others. They jump on the bandwagon, following a blind shepherd, only to eventually disparage their shepherd in the event that they're led astray, to then follow another shepherd. The cycle of the flock, rinse and repeat. However, even shepherds are sheep themselves. Okay. Without realizing it, the world can be seen as the blind leading the blind in many ways. It's not always the one who knows the most that leads. As a matter of fact, it's often the one who's the loudest, or simply the one who's willing to stand up and take charge when others will not. However, the reflection of the sheep has a deeply symbolic meaning and representation that few understand. For we may all be sheep, in essence, or at least we are born as sheep when we enter this world, but some of us are far more open and receptive to truths of the universe than others. The reflection of the sheep being shown to you in the mirror means that you see the truths where others may be unable to. You can see through bullshit, and you can see things for what they truly are. Sometimes you may not like what you see in someone. Perhaps you don't even like what you see when you truly look within yourself. But you see it nonetheless, and you cannot unsee what your mind has revealed. Sometimes you may not even trust your own judgment or instinct of what your all-seeing eye is attempting you to show you. So you may go the other direction in spite of your gut feeling, or perhaps you always trust your gut feeling and march to the beat of your own drum, like many of your kind attempt to do. Either way, your actions are not what's relevant about this reflection, so much as your feelings and rare capabilities. Just because you may do the wrong thing or the right thing does not mean that you don't subconsciously know the true path you should be following. Deep inside, you'll always know the truth that others cannot see. It is upon you to guide others towards deeper truths if you can bear the burden of responsibility. And if not, then it's at least your duty to yourself to walk your own path in life. For you can see it clearer than others will ever be able to. Even if that means walking a path you don't want to walk, though you know you must most likely should. In the end, you will be much better off following your own guidance rather than guidance of so-called shepherds attempting to lead you to lands they've never been themselves. Remember, a well-traveled path carved through the woods is often the easiest path to take. But easier roads lead to mediocrity. If harder paths are easy to travel, everyone would have everything they've dreamt in life. At least you have the rare ability to see the alternate paths where others do not. Secret word is shepherd. This word will greatly benefit you if you choose to use it. Sometimes the mirror reflects something within your soul, and sometimes the mirror reflects the reverse of what resides inside you. Both factors are equal value. It's up to you to interpret whether your reflection shows your reality or the reverse of it, wonder. So pay heed and listen to my words, for the mirror never lies. I will free you from the confines of this place once and for all. You are free to do as you please from this point onward. I will wish you the best of luck in your journey forward, Wanderer, for it is now time for you to do some reflection of your very own. You have discovered 5 out of 7 deadly sins. You have discovered 0 out of... Yeah, we didn't do the butterflies. See, and I miss one petal and 1 journal page. So I will have to play it again, but I won't do that on stream with all the reading. I might, well, if there's another ending, so if it's not the sheep, I might record that. I do think the blah blah blah, the text explaining the sheep kind of made sense for me, and well, I guess it also made sense for the ones who know me, who know Mimi, who are watching. So that was pretty awesome, and that's the thing with these games. They have a yeah, that they work somehow. That's why I also um I save the words at the end, and then see what happens, because they will be needed for another game they're working on. So I'm curious, and so this is my first run. I might just go through all 4 um 4 games again and just see how that turns out. And so yeah, and I think maybe the rooms aren't, so maybe once I should just go left, 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 right, 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 you know. Yeah, the chasing demons. Well, we'll see. I have more games by these guys. Blah blah blah, Markiplier, blah 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 blah. Anyway, thank you so much for being here, everyone. I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to give my throat some rest, and I just got a message from my mom that food will be here in half an hour to an hour. So, and then I'll eat, and then the rest of the evening. So everyone who left their things. Yeah, so thank you so much for being here, and we'll see if I can find a raid victim. I really need to do something. Hey, Omek. How are you doing? Was interesting. Yeah, thank you. Now you know almost all about me. Um, but these games are interesting. Yeah, no, I don't really have anyone to raid at this moment, so I guess I'll just leave you here. I think if I go home, I will try to get some more of my stream set up to go here. Hey, so yeah, let me um hi. I just ended. I'm just ending the stream. You missed everything. Well, unless you were here before, but um, what was I? Just came back from gym. Oh, you just missed a lot of um truth answers. So it's not. I had a nice stream. Yes, only my voice wasn't too happy with me speaking for 4 hours in a row. So I'm going to end the stream and then grab something to eat and stuff. But thank you so much for stopping by. Yes, so I don't have a rate victim. So I'm just going to leave you here, and I hope you all have a nice evening, remainder of the day, morning, I don't know, time zones. But take care. And yeah, oh yeah, what so when I go home I will bring more of my stream setup here because I don't think I will be at my place a lot anymore. So I might as well just move everything here and sell my house. Um and then I will have a proper ending screen and stuff. So have a good night. Yeah, no, thanks, Helmac. Um, take care, everybody. Have a great day, and I hope to see you next time. Okay, bye bye. And then I need to stop streaming somewhere. Yes, here. Okay. Take care. Bye bye.